Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Medical Classes by Dr. Srinidhi Kumar Acharya. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and also please give your valuable comments. And you can also visit the playlist. In the playlist, I have provided almost all the topics so far discussed in a very systematic order. Anyway, in the last class we were discussing about Parigarbhika. We have seen the first part, introduction part we have seen. And we have seen different synonyms which are mentioned for Parigarbhika and what are the meanings of these synonyms and how it has to be taken clinically. Now today we will come to the actual subject matter of Parigarbhika. See, in the shloka it is told that Matu Kumaroho Garbhinyah Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. So this is the actual cause for Parigarbhika. So when I say what is the cause of Parigarbhika, then this is the answer. Matu Kumaroho Garbhinyah Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. Matu Kumaro Garbhinya Stanyam Praya A Pibinnapi. That was the textual correction, okay, given by the Tikas. So, however, we don't know that whether this is a grammatical mistake or really it was told like that. For the time being, we will take both the statements. Matu Kumaro Garbhinya Stanyam Praya Pibannapi and Matu Kumaro Garbhinya Stanyam Praya A Pibannapi. We will discuss both and then we will see which was best suited. So now what is the meaning? Matu Kumaroho Garbhinya, that means Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. That means when a baby is there in the infantile period, when the mother is having good lactation, okay, so Stanyam Praya Pibannapi, that means Garbhinya Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. That means when mother is already in the lactational period, she has already got a breastfeeding infant with her. In the meantime, if she become pregnant again, that means within 1 year, okay, already mother is feeding the first child, okay, it is not even crossed the 1 year, completed 1 year, but meantime mother is becoming pregnant again. A type of poor spacing, we can say poor spacing is there, okay, poor spacing of the kids. So Matu Kumaro Garbhinyah Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. If the mother is pregnant again, when already the first child is in the lactational period or undergoing active lactation by the mother, lactational feeding by the mother, then there is the origin of this disease. This is the basic thing. Okay, so Matu Kuparoho Garbhinyah Stanyam Praya Pibannapihi. So let us discuss this particular point. The basic cause which is mentioned for the Parigarbhika is Matu Kumaro Garbhinyah Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. That means if a breastfeeding mother within the span of 1 year, infantile period of the child, if the breastfeeding mother become pregnant again, then what are the consequences which takes place? Suppose already one child is there, mother is actively breastfeeding that child. In the meantime, she become pregnant again. So generally, you think what are the consequences? Consequences are very simple. What is that? It will result in decreased breast milk secretion. Mother is already feeding the baby, meantime she is pregnant again. Now the breastfeeding will going to decrease. The amount of the breast milk produced will going to decrease. Why? Because the hormones which are responsible for production of the breast milk and hormones which are responsible for maintenance of the pregnancy, they always works in the opposite direction. Okay, that means progesterone is very important for the maintenance of the pregnancy. Okay, now luteinizing hormones and then comes your prolactin. These are the two important hormones along with oxytocin. These are the 2 or 3 important hormones which are responsible for secretion of the breast milk and production of the breast milk. Now these two hormones never go hand by hand. Okay, so hormones which are maintaining the pregnancy and hormones which are responsible for the breast milk secretion are having contradictory action. Therefore, ultimately the breast milk production will going to decrease. Okay, the progesterone amount will be more and pregnancy will be maintained and breast milk production will be going to decrease. So when breast milk production will going to decrease, the first child who is already in the infantile period, not even completed the infantile period, so that child will going to badly suffer. That child will going to badly suffer. So that child will have nutritional problem because breast milk is considered as best milk for the baby, especially in the first year of the life. This is called a Kshirada Avastha also. and there is no replacement for the breast milk. It contains all the essential nutrients which is required for the baby and completely get absorbed. It is devoid of contamination. It is available in the required temperature and it is available round the clock. So such a food is not available anywhere outside, especially during the first 6 months of the life and also even in the infantile periods. So therefore, the first child which is already born, so that will go into affect very badly, or in other words to say, it is get exploited. Paribhava, it get humiliated, and therefore we say that okay, Matukumarogarbinya is a first important cause. Number two, hence. This is the same continuation. Hence, there will be stoppage or decrease in the adequate breast milk secretion, and the first child will be deprived of the breast milk during its Kshirada Avastha. This is one possibility. Second possibility, it is not only deprived of breast milk production or breast milk feeding. First child, we are talking about first child. The second child, it is growing in the uterus. Okay, pregnancy is maintained and it is growing in the uterus. Now we are talking about the first child, which is already born, getting suffered now. It is not only deprived of the breast milk, but also the proper care, love, security, maternal bonding, affection, as the mother will be psychologically involved with the growing fetus in the uterus. Now this is very important. Another thing happened now. See, mother has to handle both the things now. Mother already had a child who is in the breastfeeding period. Okay. Meantime, she is also developing fetus is there in the uterus. Now what the mother psychology says that usually when a fetus is developing inside the uterus, the psychology of the mother changes naturally, and the love, security, maternal bonding, affection which you are offering to the first child will naturally go into decrease. Now the first child is not only nutritionally get deprived, the first child is also psychologically get deprived of mother's care. So this is very important thing. Second part. Third one is the crucial weaning process of the first child. Weaning means nowadays it is called as complementary feeding process after 6 months. Okay, this complementary feeding period, okay, that's previously called as weaning process of the first child is also get neglected, isn't it? Now suppose the first baby is only 4-month-old baby, and meantime mother pregnant again, and the hormones are exactly acting opposite to each other, and the breast milk secretion stops. Now what happens? Mother has to go for weaning process or complementary feeding at the earliest. Even mother had a feeling that I am not able to feed my baby, first child. Okay, so but it's unavoidable because pregnancy is developing inside. So now crucial period of this weaning will be get affected, or complementary feeding is badly affected. Either mother start with the early complementary feeding for the first child or improper complementary feeding for the first child. Okay, so this leads to so many nutritional problems. Now, altogether we have got 3 points together. One is a consequence of poor spacing of the kids. Okay, so leading to this breast milk, stoppage of the breast milk secretion, psychological deprivation, improper handling of the weaning period. Now, this all leads to the gradual development of nutritional deficiency in the infant, which will end up in emaciation, and the growth pattern will not be up to the mark as per the age, and the consequences in the later part leads to the severe malnutrition. Okay, severe malnutrition because child is psychologically get affected, child is psychologically deprived, child is not receiving the breast milk, the weaning process is disturbed. Okay, and totally child is get humiliated. Therefore they says the word paribhava is humiliation, paribhavakyam. Okay, so other consequence, ultimately this leads to the consequence of protein energy malnutrition, or malnutrition cycle. Now this is one part of this Matu Kumaro Garbhanya Stanyam Praya Pibannapi. Okay, so this is first part, second part of the Parigarbhika. In the next part we will see another very important aspect related to Parigarbhika, which is quite interesting, and that we will see in the next class. Thank you very much.